After over a year, the Basher Munich vs PXG match has finally been decided. The final moment, the decisive goal, and what comes next for the future of the series. What's going on, everyone? My name is Animasu, and today we'll be taking a look at the Blue Lock Chapter 293 leaks titled The Birth of a New Hero. If you enjoy staying up to date with Blue Lock, or just want to support my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below with your thoughts. My community Discord is also linked in the description, so feel free to join up and say hello. With that said, let's hop into the last chapter of this undefeated matchup. The first page of today's leaks show us a wide overhead shot of the loose ball, with every player reacting in real time. Kaiser and Shido were clashing, Kunigami is still down on the ground, and Isagi, he's already making his move. Breaking off from Rin, who's too locked in on the ball to notice, Isagi is positioning himself for the next crucial play. With a luck puzzle piece then being shown, the intro blurb goes on to say, Kunigami's desperate defense gives Germany a chance. This course of luck creates the future of the field. The ball continues its descent, and the one standing directly in its path is Alexis Ness. For a brief moment, his face still carries the weight of everything he's been through, but the second his eyes lock onto the ball, that hesitation vanishes. He's locked in. Across the field, key players react instantly. Rin, Charles, and Kunigami all lock onto the situation and wonder what could come next. It's not just them though, as Nanase and Zantetsu are already sprinting in, determined to cut off Ness before he can do anything dangerous. The field is shifting, and Ness holds the key to what can happen next. With Alexis looking up at the ball, the realization then hits him. This must be his luck. As he takes it all in, we cut to Kaiser's reaction being one of pure confusion and terror. The idea that this so-called stray dog has forced his way back into the final play is something he never even considered. Isagi's reaction though is completely different. He isn't shocked or thrown off. If anything, he's fully locked in, eyes glued to Ness with an intense focus. As the ball drops down even closer, Alexis Ness' first instinct is to look at Kaiser. He knows that if he just delivers the right pass, Kaiser could easily score. It would be the safest option, the play he's always made without question. But then he hesitates. Biting down on his lip, he catches himself. This is exactly how the old him would think. The version of Ness that only existed to serve Kaiser, to make his goals a reality. But right now, that's not who he wants to be. Kaiser meanwhile is shown watching him closely, still unsure if Ness will shoot, or does he have anything else in mind. As Kaiser falls back into Shido, using the collision to shake him off, he keeps his eyes locked on Ness. To him, this decision should be impossible. Ness doesn't have the ego or individuality to make a play on his own. He's always been a follower, someone who exists to serve. Still convinced he's in control, Kaiser urges Ness to pass the ball, calling him a pig without hesitation. In his mind, nothing has changed. No matter how much Ness tries to act differently, Kaiser refuses to believe he could ever go against him. With Ness pulling back his leg though for a pass, his eyes suddenly shift, reflecting the unmistakable clarity of the flow state. At that moment, his magical aura flares up, stronger than ever before. This isn't just another play, this is his declaration. He vows to bring new magic to the field because blindly serving Kaiser, making easy passes without thought will lead to no growth, no evolution. If he truly wants to change, he has to take this step himself. This will be his first act of rebellion, a call for a new emperor to rise up and prove their worth. As Ness swings his leg through, a magical sigil ignites beneath him, marking the creation of something brand new. The pass literally launches forward and transforms into like a pure beam of aura, cutting through the field like an otherworldly magical force. Everyone watches in shock as Ness doesn't just deliver a simple assist, he fires off a drive pass, a direct challenge to Michael Kaiser himself. If Kaiser truly believes he's the best in the world, then let him prove it by stealing this pass. But as Ness's eyes darken to a deep black, a reflection of pure instinct and desire, he silently acknowledges the truth. He put too much topspin on it. This pass wasn't made for the Kaiser impact. Despite that, pages 10 and 11 show Rin crashing near Shido, his expression filled with panic as Michael Kaiser slips away from the chaos, moving freely behind them. The play is shifting rapidly, but as Ness glances towards the ball, something suddenly clicks in his mind. The person he just passed to, the one who will decide the next moment of the game, isn't actually Michael Kaiser at all. The player Ness has actually passed to was ISAGI YOICHI. Fully tapped into his 0-point form, Isagi has positioned himself so perfectly, so naturally, that Ness instinctively mistook him for his usual partner. This also left Kaiser trapped between both itoshi Rin and Shido Ryuze, so in the end, he created his own luck once more. For a brief moment in the previous page, even the visuals reflected the illusion. Isagi genuinely looked like Kaiser. Now though, that disguise disintegrates into puzzle pieces, revealing his true form. Ness unknowingly chose not his emperor, but the one who stands to overthrow him. As Isagi glances up at the ball and surges forward, the entire field is thrown into confusion. Players like Karasu and Hiyori watch the play unfold, completely caught off guard by what just happened. Hiyori, always quick to analyze, pieces it together. This isn't just a well-timed pass or lucky mistake. This is something entirely new. He calls it a sudden mutation, something no one could have predicted. the awakening of the magical genius Alexis Ness. Combine this with a talented learner who believes in equality and adaptation, and this has led to something terrifying. Isagi Yoichi has killed his emotions, sold his soul for victory, and will stop at nothing until the very end. Kunigami watches, muttering under his breath, calling Isagi a pure egotistical machine. Yukimiya stares in awe, witnessing firsthand the unstoppable force that he's become. But the one who reacts the strongest is itoshi. Reaching out instinctively, he refuses to be left behind. His mind races as the realization sinks in. Isagi is still evolving. With Rin too far behind to catch up, he's left with no choice but to watch as Isagi runs completely unmarked towards the loose ball. No one is there to stop him. This is his moment. By forcing others to reveal their egos and using their emotions, desires, and instincts to shape the game in his favor, Isagi has turned this field into a stage. His charisma on the pitch is unmatched, bending even the strongest players to his vision. Pages 16 and 17 then deliver a stunning double spread of Kaiser screaming his heart out at Ness, his voice filled with pure rage and desperation. It's not just him alone in that feeling though, as Ness looks just as devastated, caught between his past loyalty and his newfound independence. Meanwhile, at the center of it all, Isagi Yoichi pulls his leg back, fully prepared to strike. This isn't just another shot, this is the moment he becomes something new. Firing off the shot with his right leg, Isagi's twin gun aura ignites once again, the image of two pistols forming around him as he lets it rip. The entire field is locked onto this moment, but Rin sees it clearer than anyone. Watching Isagi in this state, Rin mutters the truth. He is the new egoist, the one who controls both hope and despair. Fully immersed into his 0 point, Isagi's body is completely white, a ghostly figure of pure instinct and precision. His eyes though? His eyes are a deep pitch black. Pages 22 and 23 deliver the moment that changes everything. Isagi's shot blasts into the net. The goalkeeper, despite his best effort, reacted too late, unable to stop the inevitable. The entire field is frozen for a split second, the weight of what just happened sinking in. Isagi Yoichi, the Demon King of Blue Lock, has scored the final goal. But while some may celebrate, Itoshi stands completely still. His expression says it all. He couldn't stop Isagi. He couldn't take control, and he lost. The final page of today's chapter shows Isagi Yoichi celebrating, screaming out with a huge smile on his 3-2 win against PXG. His aura is completely black and ink-like now to show the Demon King of Blue Lock, and with that, Bayern Munich's flawless run is complete. The outro blurb for today's chapter says, in a dramatic ending, Isagi scores the final goal versus France. The Demon King who devoured everything gives his first cry. With that being the end of today's leaks, Blue Lock chapter 294 will pick up where we left off with the title of Champion. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think we'll see in the next chapter, and more importantly, how did you all feel about this final goal? It's actually crazy to me that this match is finally over after a year of battling it out. I feel like Isagi's final goal could have been a bit flashier on his side of things, but to be fair, it was Alexis Ness's moment just like Hiyori's was for the final goal versus Uber's. But that's sadly ending off today's video though. I just want to thank you all so much for tuning into the channel. If you enjoy staying up to date with Blue Lock and want to support me, please make sure to click that subscribe button and comment down below any video ideas you'd like to see. I also have a community Discord you can find linked down in the description, and there you can chat or game with me and plenty of other cool people. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day or night, and I'll see you soon in the next video.